Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. So back today, but oh my god, I don't know how to talk anymore. I'm so tired again. Uh, it's usually because I record these videos before I go to bed when I'm done with everything. So yeah, sorry about that. First of all, if you are new to the channel, and I know you are, subscribe to it to follow my journey because it's a tough one and interesting one for sure. I know I would be interested in something like this. Like the video support, try type something in the comments. Nice. So yeah, another losing day. 2 days back to back losing. Unfortunately, it is how it is. Honestly, today, the only way I could have actually avoid losing is not trading, which maybe was a smarter option. But again, as same as yesterday, I had good bias and everything that I wanted to see happened. I took the trade. There is only one thing I regret about the trade, though if I change that, I would still probably lose it. But yeah, without me talking and you just looking at me, let's go to the charts. So this is ES. Honestly, I totally forgot that I need to record the video, so I removed my drawings and from ES and NQ, I just um, put these on ES like crucial ones to record the video. I didn't put anything on NQ. But basically coming into the market open, I had a bullish bias. Why is that? Because obviously ES took out so much sell side liquidity. And the next drawn liquidity on the 4-hour is right here, this 4-hour fair value gap. And on the bullish side, we have this and London high also, but it's a lower time frame high. So basically, I'm looking at it like, yeah, that is that this doesn't make sense to have this type of sweep even, and we also made an SMT while ES swept previous day low and Q didn't, so we had a bullish SMT on 4-hour. The big thing here today was we were actually inside of the 1-hour bearish fair value gap all the time. And I mean, as I said, I had a strong bullish bias, especially because of this SMT and the amount of sell side liquidity that ES swept and NQ. Like there was no logic to for this fair value gap to hold and deliver the price for this low and this low when we have London high and Asia high right here with this SMT. So I had a bullish bias, especially because of this candle. It was nice rejection for this 1-hour fair value gap. Coming into the market open, I wanted to see at least some kind of liquidity sweep at least on a lower time frame, and it happened here prior to the market open, and it retraced into this 5-minute bullish fair value gap, and it held pretty good. We had a bullish reaction out of it. I was waiting for the macro, so macro here opened, uh, and yeah, af after I saw this fair value gap, that was enough for me. Especially because I will show you, just give me a second. We had another bullish SMT with NQ right here. So NQ made higher height here. So after this SMT, I was for sure, yeah, we are going to the upside for the London high, Asia high. Like those are the draws on liquidity, especially if you look on the Asia high, we have literally three equal highs here. So it's pretty strong magnet for the price. That's what I'm seeing at the moment. So down to the 1 minute, what I wanted to see. Uh, we were, yeah, I was around here, started looking to on 1 minute. This was prior to the macro open, so 9:50. It was at 9:48. When we started getting this reaction off of this SMT, I wanted to see break of structure here, which I got, and I wanted to see this 1 minute fair value gap get invalidated, which happened in the same candle. So that was great confluence, like another one to tell me that that I should be going long. This was my original trade idea, longing off of this fair value gap right here and putting my stop loss underneath this low because it's protected by the SMT and targeting the London high and Asia high. So that's what I was expecting. As you can see, that fair value gap didn't get hit uh, on the first time here. So I saw this fair value gap forming, and this is the mistake that I made. I longed this one and put my stop loss underneath here. The thought process behind the stop loss was okay. If it wants to still come to this gap, this should cover it because we have 1 minute order block. Obviously, it's the low on 1 minute that made the fair value gap at some point. So there was sense behind that stop loss. The targets were the same: London high, Asia high. Uh, but unfortunately for me, that didn't happen. I was stopped out immediately after uh, getting into the trade. I mean, 3 4 minutes later, I'm out of the trade. The mistake that I made is actually that I along this fair value gap in premium. What I should have been waiting for is this 1 minute fair value gap again. If it gets hit, great. Uh, and have my original stop loss on this one, this low here, and that would be the right trade to take today. How it would end, I can't tell you that because I don't know how I would uh, go with it in the moment. But let me just finish this trade here, and then I'll get over this potential one, how I would maybe trade it, how and everything. So yeah, the mistake was I was longing this premium fair value gap instead of this in discount. You can say it was a little bit of FOMO. I don't think it was a FOMO, more like, as I explained already, a logical part where I covered also this fair value gap with my stop loss. I didn't expect the price to come all the way here, leave the equal lows, and then continuing slower to the upside. So that was my main thought. Unfortunately for me, it did come and it stopped me out. Uh, Honestly, it's a mistake from my side. I'm not even angry or anything. Yeah, price action was really, 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 really bad today. Like it was slow, choppy, and eventually we took out London high, Asia high after this enormous sweep. I don't know why that sweep would ever happen. To took out these orders here, okay, and then it took off for the Asia high and London high. So yeah, this was the trade. I lost 0.5% because I'm in drawdown. So yeah, I'm in drawdown 2% right now. It's not bad. I mean, it's just how it is, how it's been this week. Unfortunately, first 2 days of the week I lost. It's not the end of the world. It's not like I haven't lost before. I've been losing so much in the past 2 months, so it's kind of normal to me. Uh, but yeah, I mean, it's just period that I need to go through. I believe it's just part of the process, and I need to believe in the process. Um, I've been thinking for like past 2 weeks, what can I do more to be better at trading? Yeah, do I do enough? And that's the main problem with trading actually, where you can't really work so much on it as on the other businesses. Like there is no, I already told that in some of my previous videos, there is no point in backtesting every day, and no one can prove me that because I can go back in time like 3 weeks or month or so, so I can get to the 1 minute time frame. And if I am constantly every day looking at the same price action after 2 3 days, I will remember it like and just go from my muscle memory and taking those trades, and that will not show the stats properly. That's why I don't like the idea of backtesting every day. There is no point in doing that. Also, there is no emotions or psychology included in the backtesting, and I think that's the biggest part I struggle right now. The understanding of the market, it's not perfect, but it's really good. As you can see, I'm consistently predicting where the market will go. I'm just lacking on the execution part, and the execution part is correlated with my emotions and psychology, I would say there directly. So I've been thinking for past 2 weeks, like, what can I do better? How can I improve more? Can I do something more? And to be honest, there's nothing I can do more. I can just get the reps in like this, and that's the only thing I can do for this part of the process right now, because there is no possible way for me to simulate real markets and real emotions and psychologies at the moment. So I can only trade every day in day out, put reps in, make right decisions, and get over with this period of losing, get back to the winning side. Hopefully, market and price action will get in a better shape very soon. I hope for that really, because I would love to pass this on demo, like this funded challenge that I'm doing on demo, and going back to my funded account, passing that, and finally earning my first payout. Uh, because honestly, the goal for this year was, and it still is, to by the end of the year to quit my job 9 to 5 or 9 to 3, uh, and go full time on trading. And I'm still reaching for that. I don't think it's impossible. The 2 months, April and sorry, not April, February and March, where I was trading impeccable. It was like I felt it was so close, and I honestly thought that I will quit by June. But unfortunately for me, that didn't happen. But yeah, I still have 6 months of this year. I hope this price action can get a little bit better for myself and my strategy. Let's get back to this trade that I could have took, and what could have I done to maybe win today. So this was the trade. Okay, if I took this, realistically speaking, I wanted to see London high taken out, even the Asia high, but Asia high was, let's say, really ambitious one because it was a higher up. And yeah, would I target it still with this one? Probably at the start. But as you can see, the price action would take so long. So basically, this is like 50 minutes. So I like to believe that honestly, after 50 minutes, I would take partial here at 1 to 2 risk reward and make this my final take profit and get stopped out on the break even. That's what like to think that I would do. I don't know if I would do it. I like to think that I would do it because it's so slow, and I hope so that I would have enough brain cells to at this moment like be okay, why don't I just take partial on this uh close of this 1 hour fair value gap and leave the rest to the London high, because it's a good risk to reward even on this partial for the partial. In other case where I wouldn't do that and wait for London high and Asia high to get hit, I would get stopped out even on this trade, because we had this enormous sweep out of nowhere that happened, and then it took off. So yeah, that's about that from this trading day. I honestly don't think so that there was something on NQ that I can tell, oh, I should have done this or that, because NQ honestly had a even shittier price action than ES. It was like pure chop. ES, yeah, ES was like chopping but slowly moving to the upside, and this was just sideways price action until this, and eventually it good up there. Part of the reason I believe is also the thing that we got CPI tomorrow. In the past, I honestly skipped the CPI days, and the reason behind that was because TGR did that and was telling his students, which I am, to skip that day, not even looking at the charts because it's a mm, high impact news day, very high impact news day. But what I decided is like I want to find my own edge, what works for me, because honestly, I find that right now I have much different perspective on the market than TGR. That's totally fine. I was his student. He'll teach me a lot, and his mastermind like really stepped up my trading to the point where I couldn't even think before. Uh, was cap was I am capable of doing that. I'm I'm mixing up. Oh my god, I'm mixing up the words. I'm just so tired. Sorry. But yeah, actually, I decided to test everything, find what works for me, which days should I trade, which days shouldn't. I still like to take the FOMC days off because it's usually at night, FOMC, and those days tend to be choppy, like really consolidating before the news. So I don't see the point behind that. And bank holidays, obviously, I'm not trading those. For now, everything else, I'm looking at the charts. So I will for sure look at the charts tomorrow, see what will happen. If honestly, I will come to the charts, see first of all if there are any available draws on liquidity after the CPI, and if there is a chance that a bias can support the direction for those draws on liquidity. If there are no draws on liquidity or bias is not supporting the direction for the draws on liquidity, I will I'll probably just leave immediately because then there is no point in looking at charts because if there are no draws on liquidity, I don't know where should I trade towards what. So there's no point in just trying to trade. I can just what can happen out of that is actually me forcing a bad trade because I think I see something but there is actually nothing and losing that trade. So I will first of all see that, and of course, if I take trade, I will make a video even if I do look at the price action for a longer time and there is sorry, and there is something that I have to there is enough to make a video out of it, I will make it. I want to get consistent with these videos like every day, but there are some days that there is no point in even making the videos to just talk like an idiot. But at the end of the day, I'm making these videos for myself primer because I want to follow my journey like this and record it and have it stored in that way. So one day when I make it, I can come back to these videos and actually see how I tried. And I honestly hope that with this, I can even inspire some people and help you guys on some way. So yeah, thanks again for tuning in. If you did just listen to me talking like for the past 19 minutes, thank you so much. I love you. Subscribe to this channel to follow this journey till the end. I don't know if I should say that. Uh, let's just say till the end, but there is no end to this journey. It's life, it's game we play until the day we die. So that's the end. But I don't know if I will be like 75 years old and making these videos. I highly doubt. But yeah, thank you so much. Leave a like and comment something nice. Or if you have any questions or advice, I would gladly accept it. And have a nice rest of the night, day, wherever you are based. And I'll see you tomorrow, probably. Goodbye.